Good day, this is Andy speaking, welcoming you to watch a 2025 update to the Expert Field MEDCoE Badge Testing Instructional videos. This video is the Evacuation Skill Task 1, Evacuate Casualties Using One-Person Carries. The video is recorded in September 2025 and tasks are performed to the June 2024 EFMB standards, recorded in MEDCoE Pamphlet 350-10. A special thanks to 557th Medical Company for demonstrating this task and filming the video. These videos were filmed to enable local unit training and testing and are not affiliated with the EFMB Test Control Office.
Hi, I'm Sergeant Linshai. This is E1. Evacuate casualty using one-person carry and drag. This is your task, condition, and standard. Task: evacuate casualty using one-person carries or drag. Condition: you are in an operational environment and have been directed to perform casualty movement. I will provide a prompt prior to each carry. You will need to execute the correct carry based on my prompt. You do not need to verbalize the correct carry, but you do need to execute the correct carry. Standards: perform casualty movement while adhering to all performance measures with 100% accuracy utilizing go and no-go criteria. Before moving the casualty, you're always going to communicate with your casualty.
I'm going to move you now from point A to B.
At this point, I'm going to be giving the prompt. This carry is used for moderate distance between 50 to 300 meters. Injured side is going to be the right side of the casualty. You're going to position the casualty on their abdomen. So kneel down by the uninjured side of the casualty. Place the casualty arms above their head. Position the casualty's ankle that is farthest over the ankle that is closest. Place one hand on the casualty's farthest shoulder and the other on the farthest portion of the hip or thigh. And then you're gonna roll the casualty. Can you just pause it? So, leave the casualty to a standing position. At this point, you're gonna straddle the casualty by standing directly over them with their torso between both of your legs. Extend your hands underneath the casualty chest while interlocking your fingers together. Lift the casualty gently while moving backwards until their legs are straight and their knees are locked. Note: ensure the casualty has been lifted to a standing position and keep them slightly tilted to prevent the knees from buckling. Provide support of the casualty. Use one hand to hold the casualty. Grasp the other wrist with the available hand while holding the casualty up. Slide your head and body under the raised arm of the casualty. Grasp the casualty wrist with one hand. Extend the casualty's arm above your head with your non-firing arm while supporting the weight of the casualty with the other arm. Grasp the casualty wrist while rotating your body to a position where the casualty chest is resting on your chest, on your back. Extend the casualty's arm across your chest from your shoulder to the center of your chest. The casualty's right arm should be extended over your right shoulder, or the left arm should be extended over your left shoulder, depending on the non-firing arm. Extend the casualty's opposite arm and position it over your opposite shoulder and down across your chest to the center of your body. Secure the casualty's hands together with your non-firing arm. Lift the casualty off their feet while leaning forward. Make adjustment as needed to support the weight of the casualty. And then now you're going to transport the casualty 25 meters. When you transported the casualty 25 meters, I'm going to be telling my prompt to you. This carry is generally used for short distance in combat. You're going to ensure the casualty is positioned on their back. You're going to communicate with your casualty. And if the casualty is conscious, they can clasp their hands together around the neck of the rescuer. So straddle the casualty in kneeling position that directly faces them. Place the casualty's clasped wrist around the neck of the rescuer. So if they're conscious, you can just tell them and ask them to help you.
I'm gonna move you from point A to B now. Just grasp your hands around my neck like so.
And then drag the casualty in forward crawling position while keeping a line of sight directly in front.
While I move, kick your feet to help me. Okay?
Now you're gonna
move.
transport the casualty 25 meters.
3, 2, 1.
You're good. As long as you don't drop or hit your casualty or drop your weapon to them or leave your weapon while you're transporting them, you're gonna get a go.